Hello everyone, Sunset2, welcome to part 2 of my More Gems Fabric mod overviews. I did have something going in that before, but I thought I'd sort of redo this part since I kind of messed up a few things in the prior one. So yeah, in the first part obviously, there was the ores, the armor, and the tools, and in this part I'm covering the Juju, the gem bag, and the actual ore world gen. So yeah, along with configs of course. So yeah. The gem bag you can make simply like so, with any wool, any gems you have, and a chest, and it's simply just a backpack. So you can put anything in here, it actually doesn't have to be gems, it's just that it's made from gems. So yeah, so we're just going to put something in here, if I can actually spell one of them, there we go. If I wanted to put my citron in here, for example, I could, or any other gems I have, or just store anything in regardless, because there's no problem with what you have as a restriction for anything in the backpack. It's just a backpack. So next we have the Juju, which you pretty much find in certain structures. So yeah, you won't be able to obviously craft these, and they do give different abilities. So we'll just go from left to right, one by one. So the Citron Juju gives you haste 2. As long as it's in your inventory or on your hotbar or anything, it'll give you the effect constantly. The Tourmaline gives you, it wants to be activated by shift clicking, or sorry, sneaking clicking. You have night vision that is toggleable. Just simply right clicking doesn't do anything, but you have to sneak and click. You've got the Amethyst, which if we sneak and click as well to toggle, gives us speed 2. We can turn that on and off, obviously. We've got fire resistance with the Topaz one. Alexandrite gives us water breathing. Corundum, we can toggle on and off to give slow falling. Sapphire gives us saturation. Ruby gives us strength 3. And Carbonado gives us conduit power and Dolphin's Grace, similar to a conduit, I think? And possibly also a dolphin nearby, I guess. So there's that. Now we'll check the actual ore world gen, which I haven't come across it being that common, so at least with testing and survival that's been the case, but I've been testing in a few mod packs, so it kind of depends when I've come across yours. But I'd say maybe sometimes they could be quite common. We'll just check here at level 20 something. I've already got some Tourmaline, I assume, and what was the other one again? The blue one was Alexandrite there, rather than Sapphire. We had some Citron a bit higher up here, from memory. Something like that. Either way. But if we go around a bit more, my guess is we'll find some others pretty easily. It seems not. I guess I've got some Sapphire down here. I've got some Ruby, I assume, over here. So there's that. And yeah, so probably around, I assume, some common Y levels you'll find maybe some of the ores, like some of the earlier ones, maybe around ironish, but most I'd say probably are best to dig for around gold or diamond level, just in case, because you never know. And I don't think they sort of spawn on all levels, so at least from what I can assume, based on what we've found here, we've got some amethyst over there. My guess is that some of the later tier ones that are better for durability seem to be possibly at the lower points of the world, the Ruby and Sapphire, compared to, say, seeing some Citron down here, or Tourmaline, or something like that. Okay, so it does spawn there, just hadn't happened to find it then. Okay, so that's definitely just a assumption, definitely resolved there. And we'll check the dungeon, just to see if we get lucky, and no Juju this time, but probably still likely in this here. Nope, no luck there. Oh well. It's still possible though. And yeah, now we're at the configs, which allows you to tweak the ores if you want them enabled or disabled, as you can see there. You've You've got the vein size, which all seem to be around 3, and then you've got the actual Y level, which is what I was thinking. So that seems to be at 45, so maybe I was just lucky last time with finding Citron that low, but you typically won't. And the rest obviously sort of get lower and lower to around gold or otherwise, and then Corundum's about diamondish, and Carbonado is very diamondish, exactly from 1 and 15 there. So you've got those stats you can tweak. You've got the Juju, which obviously allows you to enable or disable them, and the chance at which you can find them. So they are quite rare. I think I've only found an emerald one once, which if I actually think, I don't know if I skipped it, which would have been the Hero of the Village one, which, yeah, I think I probably might have missed that and skipped over it, yep, on accident. But yeah, other than that, I think they are pretty rare, like we've already seen with these 2 locations. You can enable or disable the ore blocks, which I don't know if that means the actual ores or it means the actual like storage blocks you can find. So like these ones here or something. I'm not sure if it means disabling those or just the ores in general. Probably the ores in general, I'd assume, but just in case. There is gem biomes apparently, maybe, which is not available by default. I'm not too sure on that. We'll have to go to the images just in case. And I haven't found anything in slash locate, I don't think. So the biome maybe looks like that, which we'll just check real quick. So, sort of like a plains, I guess, but sort of differentish. We'll check slash locate. We are in 116, and I don't see a biome here. Actually, no, I missed it. Okay, so we'll actually cover these real quick, because I didn't notice them last time. So we'll just wait for that. Otherwise, they will cover the rest of the configs. So you can enable or disable them. There's the weight to which the biomes fit. Okay, I'll have to enable them, of course. And there's a gem bonus chance. I assume similar to gold being in mesa biomes sort of thing there is the point of that. And there's also some enchantments, which I don't have available, but I'll show obviously in the image what they're supposed to do, which there is these here. So you've got the faster obsidian one for the following resources, which break obsidian in 2 seconds. You've got quickening, which works on swords and provides a boost of speed and health when hitting enemies. You've got increased damage that's higher than sharpness 5 with razor sharpness. You've got shulker blade, which I assume gives the levitation effect to mobs. And you've got untouchable, which works on armor pieces and works similar to thorns, but is less random in giving damage once they attack you, and has greater strength. So, yeah. So I'll just, let's see, we'll enable these and see if I can get anything working. We'll just do the biomes though, because the enchantments, obviously I've covered and are quite self-explanatory, so I don't think reloading will work here. I'll have to relaunch for it to do the new generation, I assume, but we'll find out. So, let's see. I actually already did the biome there. My guess is it's still going to... Yeah, it probably won't, at a guess. It's probably a relaunch thing. Yep, okay. Or I just create a new world, which might also work. We'll just see. But, yeah, so... create a new world, and if I have to relaunch, I'll relaunch for it to rework everything. So, yeah, as my guess, it won't display that easily, just with reloads, due to how well Gen can work, and configs changing it don't always do that, or likely are able to, I think. So, we'll go locate biome, we'll go more gems, we'll go the red gem biome, for example, and we'll see if it works. Probably not. Nope, okay, we'll reload then. Wait it out, and that will be good. Come on. Come on. Almost there, and it wants to crash. Well, that's fine. We'll kill you. That'll work, and that's fine. Yes, thank you. I know that. I'll try again. But other than that, that should be pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye. But yeah, there's obviously stats and enabling and disable of any of the tick rates, actual level, or certain balancing you want to do with the enchantments there. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so we'll say delete that. We'll go with a new world just because why not? It'll make things work better, hopefully, and then we can finally generate these biomes. I hope, at least. And if not, then obviously we'll definitely try and report that, just in case. But yeah. My guess is that they also specialize in the type of color that the biome is going for as well. So you'll get maybe only or more of those types of ores. I assume like sapphire and alexandrite appearing in the blue biome, for example. I would assume over something else. So let's see. We'll try locate biome again. Now that we've... There we go, and we can get it instantaneously. Good. And I'm going to need spectator, of course. Alrighty then. You remove that, and spectator. Good. So we've got our blue biome here, which seems to be pretty much also including maybe mountains, I don't know. And if the game will load for me, which for some reason it's struggling. Okay, there we go. So we've got a sort of blue plains, sort of mountainous sort of areas here, grass and so on, some cave systems, and if we take a look underground, we've got some sapphire, I assume, or alexandrite, and I don't see... Okay, so we still have citron. Yep, that's flower forest, okay. This is a small biome here though, so we'll see what we can find anyways from it. Generation. So we do have coal, we have more sapphire, we don't have much else I assume, we have alexandrite, and we do have still ruby and citron here. Okay, so there's that. We'll go to the next one of course, which, there we go. Most of these I assume are just going to be basically the same but with different color changes and more bonus chance of certain types of ores that suits the color of the biome. So we've got a more lush green here. We've got a red gem biome right next to it. And you've got different color changes to the leaves as well, which is quite cool. And villagers can also spawn here, so that's something. So that skips over 2, and then we have orange and purple. Next. So we've got orange, which looks kind of savannah-like in color, I guess, in some ways. Not exactly path-like. And that's quite largish region. And then we've got the purple one over here. And I'm assuming the biomes nearby kind of determine the temperature or chance that they'll spawn. So there's that. And this is obviously the one that we saw in the image. Thanks so much for watching though, and goodbye.